This video isn't a review, and it's not going to contain any major story spoilers. No, think of this more as an advertisement or a recommendation. As in, this is a game I believe should not be slept on if you're a fan of visual novels, dating sims, or just Asian media in general. Welcome to Aliya Timelink. Originally released in April of this year 2024 on Steam and developed by TD Games, Aliya Timelink is a visual novel which does have some minor interactivity. If you've ever played a visual novel before, then you might be familiar with the discourse that is it actually a game at all? More like an interactive book or a movie or, a DVD menu? And while there are some romantic choices between the player and the main character, Allya, it's not the main focus of the game. However, don't get it confused with dating sims, which feature a lot more gameplay and interactivity, such as Tokimeki Memorial or School Days, which is getting a video of its own one day. I assure you my take will shock you. No, a visual novel is at best a choose-your-own-adventure story, and at worst, a Kindle. I found the game a few weeks ago on Steam, and while it was, and still is, relatively inexpensive, it was only in Chinese. Yes, a Chinese-made game. Awful lot of those these days, huh? But recently, it got an official English patch, and the good news is that it has a few minor spelling issues and some questionable grammar. Is that good news? Because to me, that says that it was translated in-house, and maybe not butchered by a localizer. Aliya Timelink is honestly not that long of a game, ironically enough. A 40-hour-long emotional roller coaster this is not. Quite a bit shorter from the real teal jerkers like Clanad, Katawa Shoujo, and Narcissu, which, oh man, that one's getting a video all in its own too one day, stand by. By the way, I do make a lot of comparisons in this video. I'm a sucker for this kind of media, excuse me. But to talk about Allya herself, she's a 24-year-old woman lost in space, alone. Right off the bat, you take control of the main character, you. And no, not you as in Chinese name, but you, the player, interact with Allya. Similar to One Shot, yeah, you get it. I've played a lot of games like these. But Allya exists over 1,000 light years away, and for some reason, inexplicably, although revealed later in the game, the AI system in her ship, the Cosmo, has somehow reached out to you, and you take on the role of guiding Allya through her short journey. This includes monitoring her heart rate, controlling the oxygen levels in her ship, monitoring the radio, and even at times moving the ship itself. Cosmo, or rather Allya, reaches out to you, the player, behind your computer screen through your Steam application, literally 1,000 years in the future. Get it? Timelink. Now, if that sounds a bit complicated, don't let that fool you. It's all actually a bit superficial, which is disappointing. You don't really have to worry too much about what you can and can't control. In my playthroughs, it really didn't seem to make a big difference. There are some time segments in the game involving controlling the ship, but they were very fair about timing. I'm pretty sure I was off a few seconds at least a few times, but Allya tells me, oh, perfect, and we're on our way. Throughout the course of the game, which took me only a total of 3 hours to complete, Allya speaks to you and asks you advice on what you should do next in real time. In real time. I said that, as in you turn your game off and close the game, she'll actually message you on your desktop, reach out to you. Even when the game is closed, if you don't respond to her, she'll continue to message and question you. Although I haven't found any major consequences to ignoring her, I mean, that certainly wouldn't be fair if you have to go to work or something. I left the game unplayed overnight, and it didn't seem to incur any major consequences. The O2 meter does drop on its own, but it's pretty slow, at least in some parts of the story. But essentially, it's as if you were simply IMing a girl in space, in real time, 1,000 years in the future, and she's an anime waifu. Allya has some issues. I mean, for one, she's in a catastrophic situation right from the bat, which made it very difficult to actually record this video because there was just a lot going on quickly. Not to mention, Allya has a past, a backstory, and she has this unusual relationship with death. She does fear it, but, well, you'll see for yourself. Throughout the short 3 hours I spent with Allya, I can tell you that I did grow to worry for her, fear for her safety, which is a good sign. It means I'm immersed quite a bit. Obviously, I know she's not actually going to die. She's a video game character with no doubt Rule 34 already. And this game, however, accomplished to immerse me in the story. And I really wanted what was best for her. And not a lot of modern games really just do that for me anymore. I've talked a lot. I've gushed enough. I just really wanted to sell the game on you. No, this is not a paid sponsorship. I don't know these people that made the game. I'm just a fan. And I'm really happy, and I want to see more works like this. It's interactive, it's emotional, and just, honestly, it's immersive. I really liked it. Please make sure you don't sleep on this game, alright? And when I bought it, it was only like $3 USD, so, I mean, come on, y'all. Come on. How much did that Starbucks you're drinking cost you? If you want to kill a few hours and have a few bucks to spend, well, I recommend looking it up. I'll link the Steam page down below. But anyway, I appreciate it. Well, go on. Can you save her? Well, thank you so much once again for reaching the end of the video. If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe. I am a new channel. I can use all the support I can get, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Take care.